The mayor of Minneapolis, Jacob Frey, is saying that he's actually proud to have the largest Somali community in the country, and his police chief...
Well, then he's a fool.
Well, his police chief is also
I
saying
wouldn't be
they
proud
might...
to have the largest Somalian. Look at their nation. Look how bad their nation is. It's not even a nation. It's just people walking around killing each other. Look, these Somalians have taken billions of dollars out of our country. They've taken billions and billions of dollars. They have a representative, Ilhan Omar. She shouldn't be allowed to be a congresswoman, and I'm sure people are looking at that. And she should be thrown the hell out of our country. And most of those people, they have destroyed Minnesota, okay? That beautiful land, that beautiful state. It's a hellhole right now. And the Somalians should be out of here. They've destroyed our country. And all they do is complain, complain, complain. You have her. She's always talking about the Constitution provides me with... Go back to your own country and figure out your Constitution. All she does is complain about this country. Without this country, she would not be in very good shape. She probably wouldn't be alive right now. So Somalia is considered by many to be the worst country on earth. I don't know. I haven't been there. I won't be there anytime soon. I hope. But what Somalia, what the Somalian people have done to Minnesota is not even believable. It's not even believable.
So that is Donald Trump, President of the United States, and he has no love for Somalis. He truly believes that they have ruined Minnesota and that they will ruin this country. And he believes that they are committing crimes up there. According to the Department of Justice, they are stealing money. They're doing fraudulent behavior like the Africans are known for doing wherever they go. And, it's no wonder that their countries are no better off than they are, because they can just start swindling and frauding and lying and cheating and beating and, trying to beat their way. They can just start that here in the United States. You can't get that good at something in a short period of time where everybody's coordinated doing the same thing, even as they tell everybody how smart they are, how hard they work. And now the new thing is that Black Americans are jealous of them because we have big noses and synthetic hair, because Black women wear weaves. It's always a reason why we're jealous of them. Even though we're at home minding our business, they're the one fleeing and running all over the place. But we're jealous of them. Now, mind you, Black Americans are not the ones that are running them up out of here. Black Americans are not the one calling them garbage. Black Americans are not the ones saying that they're ruining the country and that they want them out of here. It's not Black Americans. It is the president of the United States that's saying that, and that's unprecedented. We've had presidents say a lot of things, a lot of insensitive things, a lot of insulting things, but I don't believe I've ever seen a president of the United States go on a national platform like this and call people garbage. I don't think I've ever seen this before. And he's just not talking about one person, Ilhan Omar, who he can't stand. But he says that they all of them, that they're all, ruining the country up there in Minnesota, and that the government officials are going along with it. They're behind it. That's what they're insinuating. But anyway, I'm going to let you listen to some of the things that are being said about the Somali people and some of the things that the Somali people are saying. This is unprecedented. This is really, really new and uncommon for the United States of America. Of all the things that have been said about the Nigerians, I don't think anybody has ever said this about the Nigerians, and the Somalis really believe that they are superior to everybody else because a lady from South Africa broke ranks with other South Africans. You know, they call themselves being mad at Black Americans over Tyler and then the Zulu parade that nobody knows anything about. But she came on a platform and told Black Americans don't trust the Somalis, that they think they're better than everybody else, and that they do just the kind of behavior that they're accused of doing in Minnesota. A South African came on a platform to warn Black Americans about Somalis and not to try to, befriend them because they're not that kind of people. Now, go figure. Now, here's a Somali man predicting that the Somalis are going to take over the United States. Now, he doesn't give us a definite date, but they're going to take over the United States. Now, they can't handle their own homeland, can't even live in their own homeland in peace, but they're going to take over the United States. So listen to this.
Is that this man may never witness our full takeover. Yes, he may never witness that. He already witnessed our partial takeover, our little success in America. And he is the reason, actually, I know that the community in America is thriving. He is how I know. It's like, he's how we measure our progress. If he doesn't tweet, somebody messed up. I know it. Somebody fucked up the plan. If he tweet, I know. We're doing the right things. Yes, that's how I know. So, he's old and sick, I know. He may not witness our full takeover, but I promise you that his sons will witness. Just like him, we came to exist in this country. See? The land of free men. The land of opportunities. And we're here. Yes. And we're not leaving, actually. We're not going back. What do you mean go back? You should go back first. You see? If you come first, you go first. See? Just like you. Tell me how you own this land. Explain to the world how this land became your land. Tell the world.
Well, he seems unhinged to me. What do y'all think? See, they had it so easy coming to the United States, ripping off the United States government up there in Minnesota. They have no idea how this country came into being, no idea what it took, the sacrifice, the work, the blood, sweat, and tears that went into making this country. They came over here in a ready-made country, a first world country, and it looked easy. So it's going to be interesting to see how they plan to take over America. But now they talk smack. They talk a lot of smack. We're not going anywhere. And the sooner you realize that, the better. That's what one of them said. So I think America really needs to keep their eyes open. But if they keep carrying on up there in Minnesota the way they're doing now, they're going to come up against a formidable force. And we're going to see how soon or how later it's going to take them to take over America. Take a look at this.
Just stepped outside of Minneapolis and look at this behind me. There's like army trucks rolling up the street. You see that? Big green trucks full of soldiers. I don't even know what's going on. I haven't heard nothing on the news. If y'all know, let me know, because this is weird. I'm going to keep y'all.
Well, it looks like a showdown to me, but I'm going to stay posted on this because I want to see how that's going to turn out because, it's almost like this guy's threatening America. We're going to take over America. So it'll be good for them to see what they're going to be up against.
You told me to look into Minnesota and their fraud on visas and their programs. 50% of them are fraudulent, which means that wacko Governor Walz either is an idiot or he did it on purpose. And I think he's both, sir. He brought people in there illegally that never should have been in this country, said they were somebody that they're not. They said they were married to somebody who was their brother or somebody else. Fraudulent visa applications, signed up for government programs, took hundreds of billions of dollars from the taxpayers, and we're going to remove them and we're going to get our money back. And we're going to, this next year, make sure that we only put people in leadership positions in this country that love this country and have its back. So.
Okay, so they put the Somalis on notice, but isn't this something? 50% of Minnesota visas are fraudulent. Now, these are people that are claiming that they're naturalized citizens. But if they find that they apply for those visas and through some fraudulent method got those visas, those things can be revoked. And under this administration, they probably will be revoked. So they've met their match in this administration with Donald Trump. And they were up there in Minnesota, just like the Latinos down there in Miami, voting for Donald Trump. So this is what voting for Donald Trump got them. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to keep you posted because there's a lot going on with these Somalis. And they are exposed and they have met their match. So it's going to be interesting to see how it all works out. But anyway, I'll keep you posted. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.